Before I start talking about Dragon Ball, let me give me a second. Let me just honestly, if I'm gonna start talking about Dragon Ball, I'm gonna start sweating. So let me just have this towel handy, because when I saw that trailer, it took me quite a while to recover from being dehydrated. Had to go through some extreme measures to uh, to get me back to this point to be able to record myself. But now that I've recuperated, welcome back to another Dragon Ball Super Broly video. My name is Jose from Geek, and today we're going to be talking about the small details that I didn't cover in my breakdown, which was my last video of the new final trailer for the movie itself. This one detail that was said twice, well, once, but there's two pieces of text and dialogue that we didn't cover, because when I broke down the trailer, it was the Japanese version. It wasn't even the English subbed one that IGN posted later, because the boy couldn't wait. And Japanese or English, this movie has me sweating. A small thing that I missed was this one detail that whatever these guys are, guys' names are, I don't know. I'll put them here somewhere. The two side characters that are being introduced in this movie. They said something about Broly's character that can give some insight into maybe a little bit of Broly's character, because so far in each of the trailers we haven't heard him talk almost at all. So aside from yelling and blast and anything, the only one that's really even spoken has been Paragus. So
What, Broly?
we don't know anything really about Broly's character. It's quite clear that he's being controlled by Paragus. However, in the original film of Broly the Legendary Super Saiyan, Dragon Ball Movie 8, or Dragon Ball Z Movie 8, Broly, before he was berserk and into his legendary form, he was quite docile and fighting to maintain control over himself, because as stupid as it is, that Broly still had a character motivation to fight Goku. Now, this new Broly, we're being led on to believe that he's almost, I wouldn't say a pacifist, but we're being led on to believe that he doesn't normally fight, because again, these characters here said he's not fighting because he wants to. Roughly, if those aren't the exact words, that's pretty much what they said anyway. So that to me gives me some insight into his character, that he really doesn't have either a motivation to fight Goku and Vegeta and Frieza and Whis apparently, or whoever. It to me seems like he's just being controlled, which could be a good and bad thing, and I'll explain why. talking about Dragon Ball and this light. Good thing I have this towel here. Anyway, so the reason it can be a good and bad thing for Broly in this movie is because if Broly himself doesn't have a quote-unquote motivation to kill Goku and Vegeta, even though in the trailer it seems like he's going full force, then it can lead into possibly Broly not joining the Z Fighters, but maybe eventually even becoming a sort of backup member, kind of like Sasuke, if they really need someone to come in full force and back them up, because they're getting destroyed. So, and not only that, because of the piece of the dialogue from the girl character, again, I don't know, I'll put them like here or some shit. Maybe there's an interesting relationship between them two, not like romantic or anything, but maybe there's something there, maybe, because the way she speaks is almost as if she knows him. So him not wanting to fight can lead into him being a more dynamic character as well, in the context of the story, and maybe even future stories, because that way they can break the mold of having just two Saiyans. So instead of just having Goku and Vegeta, they can have Goku, Vegeta, and Broly having three pure-blooded Saiyans, but each of them being kind of different in their own way. And I'm a little bit biased for green, so I mean, that would be pretty cool to see a Saiyan just erupt in green energy. The only thing I can think about for it being a negative thing in the long run is that somehow it makes Broly less interesting at the same time, because he doesn't have a reason to fight, which makes him would have him have less character than the original Broly. Which is kind of crazy because the original Broly's motivation was just Goku crying when they were both babies, when they were both newborns.
Did you hear? Paragus' son was born with a power.
So he held that grudge, forever. So much so that the moment he saw Goku, he just erupted.
Broly, no, don't waste your time on them.
Well, to summarize it and to wrap it up, so I don't keep you guys too long, Broly's character got a little bit more insight with this new trailer, even though it was action-packed. Now that the hype has calmed down, I'm rehydrated, I'm trying to stay dry, we can take a step back and look at the dialogue that was said, the brief mentions of Broly's character in this trailer, to kind of give maybe some insight into who he is. Because in all of the trailers or anything, he hasn't spoken a damn word. We've barely even seen his legendary Super Saiyan form, but that might fall in line the fact that he's probably fighting like a certain character that might appear. Who knows? Don't forget to hit that sub button for more Dragon Ball content, among other things like short films, film reviews, anime reviews, anything that's in the geek world, essentially. So I'll be covering more topics as the time goes on. I just wanted to cover this to shed some new light. Leave a like and comment down below, and all my social media and links to the trailer and other footage used will be in the description down below. So hit that sub, hit that like, and I hope everyone has a great night. Alright, bye guys.